ever think this was possible when you fought at American Airlines Center against Lopez like 5 years ago? And that was kind of like your coming out party.
That was a big fight back then for me. That was the biggest fight there, you know. And you know, after that, you know, I had to take a layoff the year after, and whatever, you know, things happen. But after I came back, you know, we've been trying to get the biggest fights. You know, the bigger the fight, the bigger the arena. You know, and this type of fight, like I keep saying, you know, it deserves this type of attention. It deserves this type of atmosphere. And what better place than here, you know, at AT&T Stadium with the Cowboys, you know, being that they train in Oxnard, I'm from Oxnard, you know, Errol's here in Dallas, and what else can we ask for? I mean, this is just great. People ask me all the time, you know, do I feel any different thing that I'm coming to this sometime? I don't feel like I'm going to anybody's house. This is my home too. I mean, you know, we're associated with the Cowboys just as much as, you know, he is, and I have fans everywhere. So I know I'm gonna have a big support. I'm gonna have a lot of fans show up here, and you know, he's gonna have all his fans. I'm gonna have my fans, and you know, boxing fans are gonna be here. You know, not necessarily fans of either one of us, but if you're a boxing fan, you're gonna be here on fight night. This is not a fight that you want to miss. This is the fight that doesn't happen often. This is one of those. Remember when? You know, that's kind of that fight. Remember when Mikey fought Errol? Remember when? That's that fight. You know, two world champions, pound for pound fighters, undefeated, at their prime, fighting each other. You don't get that often. So I'm very happy. Like I said, I'm very excited for it. And this fight deserves to be here. It deserves all the attention. It deserves exactly this type of building.
How's it feel to basically vote on yourself and like with the whole top rank stuff and get rewarded? Basically, you bet on yourself. You went to Vegas Garcia style. you rolled sevens.
Look. You know, it was tough times during that layoff. You know, uncertainties. You know, a little bit of doubt sometimes and worriness. But I tell people, you know, it was kind of like some might have thought that they were holding me back and just, you know, letting me sit on sidelines and that I would just be forgotten. But they didn't know it was more like a slingshot effect. Because when I let go, I flew right past everybody that was in front of me, and now they're looking forward. You know, they're looking in front of, you know, themselves, and they're behind me. You know, but I ain't looking back. I'm still moving forward. And now every fight is bigger. Every fight is bigger than the last one. Doing things that no one else is doing. Other fighters aren't able to do what I'm doing. You know, and it's just a great feeling that I was able to overcome that challenge. You know, that layoff. But look at where we're at now, and look at where everybody else is at. You know, look at the fights that I'm after, the fights that I'm doing, putting together, where I'm fighting, and look at where other fighters are at. You know, it's pretty damn cool.
Mikey, when you were younger,
the ability to be able to fight at 135, 140, 147, you're set up for three-weight divisions, regardless of what happens March 16th.
I never thought I'd be fighting in these divisions. I always thought I'd be, you know, a lightweight at most, but I have confidence in my abilities, my boxing skills, my speed, my timing, my reflex, defense. You know, I got a lot of tools in my arsenal that will allow me to compete at higher weight classes, and that's why I'm able to do it. And I'm glad I can do that because I also have larger pool of fighters to choose as opponents, and I can actually go for the biggest challenge available, not just in one weight class, but several weight classes. So that makes things, you know, easier for me to be able to accomplish what I'm accomplishing, go after legacy, dare to be great, all that, because I can move up and down the weight classes. And I'm just very happy that I can do that, and that I have the opponents available, that I have the right people working together, that I have the network, that I have the promoters, that I have the managers willing to work with me without any signatures, without any long-term commitments, which allows me to do exactly what I'm doing, you know, and pick the fights that I really, really want.
Mikey, when you were younger, did you have any Cowboys training camp experiences?
Well, I told Mr. Jones, he asked me, you know, if when I was 10 or 12, did I ever go to camp? Yeah, but I mean, I was in the stands, you know, I didn't get a chance to be down there. You know, we were just kids, and, you know, being that they're in Oxnard, so I stopped by. I think I was probably like 12, you know, when that happened a couple times. And it wasn't until 2 years ago that I was there again. I had just fought Adrian Broner, so actually some people had, you know, seen the fight, and some of the players had seen it, you know, or had heard about it, so they kind of knew. And some of the guys that were working at camp were fans of mine, and they saw me and they invited me to come down on the field and say hello and take some photos. So that really turned around. And now look, now we're here, and I'm gonna be fighting in the stadium in their home. It's like, it's unbelievable. It really is. It's like if it was a dream, I wouldn't know if it was, you know, if I was still be dreaming right now, you know.
Yeah.
It's that kind of experience, that kind of feeling.